and if they drag too much, I feel like they're gonna be in a disadvantage.
Well, they have a... I mean, not building hitting stuff, but they definitely have push with the Enigma and the Chen behind them.
Yeah, I mean that's tier 1, tier 2 tower push, but going high ground like, you're not gonna.
Yeah, the only thing they can really do at that stage is split push, which they're pretty good at, obviously, but it's not ideal.
Definitely not. So, yeah, let's see if the puck is gonna work out here for Sanctity. I've watched a fair amount of Leshrac at TI. Remember Analog's Leshrac stomping Tundra, so I am a big fan of that hero.
Yeah, but Tundra
Not
had
because they stomped Tundra.
Also mitigating circumstances with that team.
30 seconds.
Not in the mid lane, but yeah.
Yeah, but morale couldn't have been high with the fact that it was already announced prior that Chrysalis was gonna get, benched, and they lost their post 5. So
I would probably say that if you, I'm joking. I agree. It was definitely not the easiest for Tundra.
Yes.
And not that I'm taking anything away from Heroic. They played like their matches were, in my eyes, the most entertaining matches at TI. Like everyone was, yeah, mate, but I was hoping Heroic would go further because they played Dota instead of Farmville, and that was really fun to watch because they were so aggressive and so good.
I mean, there are timelines where they get top 4, like they were so close.
Yeah, but unfortunately for them, it wasn't this timeline. So.
And it will never be, because that team, as it was, will never be again.
Yeah. But I'm curious to see on Whisper mid, I remember the Whisper offlane Rubik be carrying games, so now he can play mid, which is value. I actually hope he does.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? He plays Kato, plays Rubik, plays Puck, plays like Leshrac. He plays mid Mars, plays Tiny.
Radiant's courier has been
Now just practice the Evoker
Plays
and
Tinker.
Iguchi. That's the beauty of pub stars.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got ourselves, of course, 3 lanes. They actually have a player in this series that was very back in the day. Remember the Mineski days? Jabs used to play +4 for the team, and they had Moon in the mid lane. But when they picked Meepo, Jabs was playing mid, and Moon played the +4 role because Jabs was a really good Meepo player. That is like the most amazing thing that I've ever seen, that your +4 just takes the mid lane because he's an expert on a hero.
You remember when Notea would play support Meepo? In the very old days.
Mm-hmm. Who was it again that had to like play a game of TA to get the all hero challenge?
Was it Kuro?
I can't remember. It might have been Kuro. Can't remember.
I remember
who it
like
was.
he would play the weirdest shit.
And he played every role as well in the
Yeah.
meantime. But there was someone in a tournament that only needed a TA or something in a professional game to have played every
Or
single
solo.
hero.
I think it's like a very old, because that's old news.
I don't think it was solo.
Really?
Think
Wasn't the VP that like played pretty much every single hero in every single series? Like a different hero?
I mean, maybe? That's all long ago. I have a memory of old man.
I am extremely tired and I'm old, so I cannot.
Why are you tired? It's only it's early in the morning.
It's so early. It's 9 a.m.
Can you hear the birds chirping outside?
Yeah.
Actually, 9 a.m. is a lot earlier than I expected. Like later.
Yeah, well,
Radiant's courier
I slept 2 hours yesterday, so.
So you got the entire day today to sleep.
After all the coffee that I took, though, maybe I might still be awake by the time I gotta cast tomorrow or today, depending on your time zone.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking when I woke up, I'm gonna take an energy drink, and then I thought, no, that's a terrible thing to do. So I only took one at the right before this series started.
Yeah.
As if I do it in the beginning, I'm going to crash hard at one point.
Yeah, maybe that was my mistake. By the way, Bristle is doing very well against the Enigma as we expected. The Centaur, though, is doing very well, although it does get harder past level 4.
Yeah, it's not currently ideal. Ursa is
Radiant structures are fortified.
getting okay farm. The mid lane is the interesting one, though, because of course there shouldn't be a kill, but if a puck makes a misplay
Yeah.
and gets caught by the Diabolic Edict, yeah,
Can
then
definitely
it's
die.
easy money.
Especially once you have boots on the track, because generally pucks, they don't buy boots early because they don't need it. So once you finish boots, you can run down the puck.
Well, we are 5 minutes in, 0 kills so far.
What happened with SCA, bro? I remember the day.
TI happened. TI happened.
Holy shit.
All games are long. Like, TI had insane amount of 60-minute games.
I mean, give me long games, just don't give me 0 kills. You know, I'm fine with long games.
Yeah, okay, the Chinese part of TI happened.
God damn.
You know, the Ame first 3 games, no deaths.
True.
And then he taunted the enemy, and then he got killed 5 times and lost the game. Oh. Jackie taking a lot of damage top lane. Yeah, Centaur plus Snapfire is quite a lot of damage to try and deal with.
Time for the runes here, so Puck and Lishrak very eager for that power rune. And it will be in the top side.
Oh, Jab's taking a lot of damage bottom. He's actually being blocked by his own Eidolon that spawns from his innate, from his facet. And he's trying to get some damage in on Varese, but that is going to be first blood. Yeah, he wanted to walk back towards the tier 1 tower, but an Eidolon spawned on top of him, blocking his exit, so he was stuck. That is so sad.
Awful. Yeah.
And then he
Happened to the
knew
best
he
of
was
us.
going to get glimpsed and stuff, so there was no way that he could disengage.
Okay, well. I mean, it's kind of surprising that it ended up happening this late. Like, this lane can be very hard for anyone. So, in a way, it's
Oh,
still
Jackie.
fine.
Getting caught. Oh, but there's the mini Ravage saved by Norman just in time. However, the lanes for the boom side are not looking too great. The only one that's having a decent time is Sanctity. But they're going to need his help soon enough, because Jikroy is fat on that bristleback. Like, very fat
I mean,
already.
everyone's fat on the side of the Radiant. Like, they're having, I mean, it's the time of their lives.
Oh,
Just straight up
Varese
blink rush.
gets caught. That's a nice kill, and at least a bit of recovery there for Jackie. Looking for more. Currently in your dream is going for the Blink Dagger first item. That is always an interesting one, because some lashes do go for the Blink Dagger fast, some don't, or don't even get it for like the first 4 items. But it is, especially if you're up against like an Enigma or the Chen, you just jump on him with all his creeps and you melt everything.
Yeah. It is very, very powerful. Top lane.
It's a kill onto FBZ. Jackie They'll stay alive in your dream. TP's through to go for a fight, but that is a great job. And your dream tries to keep. Okay, he's not going to go for the dive under the tier 1 tower, especially not knowing where the entirety of the enemy team is. As Enigma black hole from the trees could be disastrous for them. They are going all the way around though. Narman in trouble. Jackie is just going to have to go the opposite direction and take the gateway out of there.
Still pretty worth it. Like the Leshrac TPs only gets 1 kill. Ursa lives.
Jikroy. They're going to go in onto the bristleback. That's a big kill. Black hole used as well. And with the tag team up on top, Jikroy is blasted.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Nice rotation from Jack Boys. It's not like they did that much damage top, so he can actually go back to his lane if he wants to.
They are making some nice plays here to try and recoup the net with this advantage. They have jabs now with the Helm of the Dominator. So that is the first one secured. Centaur is not going for it. FBC is going for the Blade Mill instead. So I think that's just only one Dominator.
Flash finds the Chen.
Yeah, that's free money.
Radiant structures are
We'll lose
As
the room.
Jack is also going to get jumped. He has static zone kinetic field. He can't respond, and the Ursa drops. So that's 2 kills secured, and probably going for the tier 1 tower top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's not ideal. I don't wanna like your Chen dying there, completely fine, but then dying afterwards. That's a pretty big mistake
Has fallen.
in the same region.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, Sanctity, he's going for the Witchblade, no surprise there, and then the Blink Dagger afterwards. Needs to make plays. This game, the only thing that is fearful for him is going to be that Static Storm kinetic field catch, as it shouldn't be too big of a problem to dodge and weave through these engagements until you get a Lesh with Shard. I'm actually, okay, the curious question for you, what time do you think Lesh is going to get Shard?
I don't think he's gonna buy it.
So, just give me a random time, just when you think he's gonna get it at least. Have a shard.
I think this game is gonna end without a shard.
Okay, bold prediction. Bold.
I mean, they even nerfed the shard, man. Like it's so sad that they. It's one of
I
my
mean, they
favorite
nerfed
shards.
it in, it doesn't get ridiculously stupid big, but it's still nuts.
Yeah, but people didn't buy it even when it was people would
I
only
know,
buy it
that's
when they were
why
losing
I'm
the game.
baffled. It's so good.
Yeah. It's really good.
It is like an entire area of the fight is just you can't go there anymore.
Yeah.
Especially against like an Ursa who has to go there to chase you down. You just stand there.
It's really weird. Yeah, players are. You know, sometimes things are. It's hard to say what's going on through these pro players' brains.
It's more the fact I've seen a lot of like Leshracs and like 50 minutes in the game they don't have shard yet, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Just like in the previous series or 2 series ago, we saw Marcy 4 minutes in the game. He got shard from Tormentor. What? How does
And that shard
Marcy
is
safe
arguably
lane?
better than the Shrek.
Yeah, because you also
that
get
shard is.
jumping off enemies, but also when you leap, you get that movement speed buff. That's just nuts, especially for safe lane Marcy.
Again, a very slow game. Enigma's just farming Ancients. Ursa about to finish Battle Fury. So we... oh, they find a Tusk, so...
And they're trying to kill off that said Tusk. Do they have the damage to take him down? No, the heals from Narman. Mech plus Hand of God, full HP again, and Jikroy can't even kill off the Satar Tormentor there. So whiffed gank attempt coming out from the Radiant
Interesting
side.
item. right? You don't usually see mech first on Chen, but I think that's a response to the AoE damage. So they feel like the AoE heal is going to be a good response to that.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, they are currently showing us why, as he does keep all alive. I mean, that's also the thing with Lesh. It's that very fast burst that you need in the fight before you run out of mana. And if you keep him alive with like the Guarding Greaves pipe shenanigans, then it makes also makes it so that the Enigma can go for the Blink BKB, which he's got queued up. So it's more aggressive Enigma compared to a lot of Enigmas in this patch that are go for, you know, drums, flads, pipe. I think especially pipe is just important to have against Lesh later down the line, and the Snapfire is Mortimer's kisses.
Okay.
Yokam
so
trying to catch. Oh, Varize.
Blood Granada.
Send back. But within your dream here, they're just gonna eat up the Norman creeps. Ursa's got Battle Fury done, going for the Blink Dagger next. Shikray is still top net worth. And even if this game goes very late, there's one thing that you always have to fear, and that's just BKB Black Hole, because they have no way of interrupting it unless you get an Abyssal Blade. Somehow, on a range hero.
Basher Snapfire.
Yeah, actually, Snapfire with Basher, Lil Shredder, that might be the play at one point.
Yeah. I mean, you do have the card though, right?
Yeah, but I don't think you would reach. Especially if you get to the point of the game where Enigma gets... Because you're playing against a very tanky lineup, you get Ags on Enigma. So you get the Black Hole with percentage-based damage, but it also drags you in from the edge. Then you can't really cart someone out of there.
True. Well, I mean, the game's still going to be slow until the center finishes his blink, which is getting close. Also, Leshrac did finish his Kaya and blink. So they're probably just waiting for the center timing to start pressuring things a bit more.
Yeah, the game is still fairly close here. Chen is just farming away. Even Yokam is getting a decent amount of farm on that Tusk. And then your Dream was considering going for a jump, but it's hard to catch the puck without a blink on Disruptor.
Yeah, blink on the Enigma as well. That is one that we didn't talk too much about. Could potentially surprise someone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top side FPZ, he's going for a blink into the Crimson Guard, so he's also building defensive tools. Probably a pipe soon afterwards. Taking the gateway, jabs, and Yokam, maybe they can get a catch, they hope. FPZ would be a nice target, or at least any target at this point in the game would be nice, because you got that big black hole, you've only used it one time I think this game, 17 minutes into it. One, at least use your cooldowns.
And that's the thing with... I'm not sure... Like, the first series was relatively fast, but I feel like Boom specifically, they have been very passive, you know, which did work for them. But it feels like, in a way, RKX is playing into what they want, like their trading farm. Oh, they literally smoke with Boom on their side.
Yeah, they're...
Double blink, Centaur and Leshrako.
Okay, let's see if that's going to be able to open anything up. Yokam running about. Amplified damage picked up right in front of them, but the puck does get the blink out of there, and that's Static Storm used. They're not going to go and chase for a fight afterwards.
Yeah.
That was a close one. Jack, with his own blink ready, wants to get a nice kill. Sanctity has that dream coil to hold someone in place. But they're playing so early on edge, really. Both sides terrified of making a mistake.
Yeah, that's how it feels. Also, there is a blink dagger on the earth, so 2 blink daggers on both sides.
Going in. FBZ is dead, looking for more. Snap the coil onto the Bristleback. Black hole on the back line. Bristle is going to be held in position. Mortimiscus comes flying out, but they have no way of interrupting it. Finally, they do with the long duration glimpse cast. Jack, though, almost drops
is alive.
to the in your dream damage. Yeah, it's so scary for the dire side to fight without BKBs. It was a nice attempt from Jabs, but only caught the one, and the glimpse came through to keep him at base. So they really need Enigma, BKB, and Ursa is not even going BKB, he's going Bash.
I mean, it's not... Besides Static Storm, it really doesn't fear anything. Oh, speaking of Static Storm, that might be the disruptor.
Top side, easy money. Torment is also up in 20 seconds, so that's very important for the Ursa to be in that area to quickly steal it or pick it up. As of course it is on his side of the map currently. Free shard for the Chen, we talked about the last game, really good, but also the Tusk's free shard is really good. Against the Ursa, the Bristle especially.
They want to contest this. They're all very low HP. Center's here. Oh boy.
Narman, it looks like they're going to be able to get at least 2 kills in response, but they're happy taking that Tormentor with the shard and the extra money as well. The 2 sacrifice supports is not really that problematic.
Yeah, and it's the Chen shard. We talked about it. You know how important it can be. You're gonna have all of those ancient creeps. Enigma keeps on farming. It's only a 1k gold lead, but to me it feels like Boom is getting more than our XQ right now, as Jabs might be dead.
Yep, Jab's gonna be left behind. There's no mana left on the Leshrac, so Sanctity is gonna go in. And they snap 1 coil in your dream, trying to heal up. The Eidolons, though, taking up so much of that duration. Jackie joins in the fun. They get themselves a double kill. Sanctity chasing in after Vree's Disruptor, as the Bristleback just can't do anything against the puck. He has to just stare at him menacingly, and the puck can walk away.
Yeah, great move by Boom, abusing the fact that they knew Stampede was on cooldown. Centaur also didn't have a TP. Maybe they were aware of that fact as well. Which means that Roche is now for free.
Easy Aegis for Jackie. As they spot out Jacroy. Nah, it's too risky to go in for more.
Damn, I mean, this Ursa. I mean, the Bristle is very farmed, but I feel like if they have the same amount of farm, Ursa is just better. Especially when you have Black Hole on your side and not a lot of ways to deal with it.
Yeah, the Black Hole, you know, obviously the threat of the Black Hole, blah, blah, blah. But it is in general scary, as Jacroy is going for Yokam. It's not the best target to go for immediately at the start, the Bristleback. Scary hero, he's trying to stay alive on the Tusk, but that's everything they had. Jump in, Jackie. Still has that Aegis available, of course. Sanctity is nearby, has a Dream Coil, is going to jump in, wants In Your Dream. A lot of damage onto In Your Dream on the side. Limps back, Sanctity is going to get caught. He did not have the phase shift at the ready, or might have forgotten to use it, but a great catch on to the puck there. I guess it was on cooldown from previously using it. But a big kill, taking down the puck. And recovery there for the REKONIX side.
Yeah, that was not a great usage of the first stages. Ursa, trying to go for this greedy build means that he just dies once he gets glimpsed. Like, he just can't really do that much. He needs to finish that BKB to really feel as strong as he currently is.
Yeah,
Fear on the Bristleback.
jump in, quickly catch on Freeze, but two-man stomp coming out from FBZ. Cookie on top. Is it going to be enough to turn these two into money? Jackie actually going in for the low. Stays alive. No, Go Scepter, not going to keep you alive. There, Jackie, though, with his enrage just ending. A lot of damage dealt. Walrus punch in. They got creamed by In Your Dream. As Norman even walking into the fight. I want to right-click some fools. But they walk away, and they don't even have the bristle for that. That was a 2-for-3 trade, but they lost their two most important cores.
Damn. I mean, this is a Leshrac with Searing Signet. He's just doing insane amount of damage. And the Ursa trying to fight the Leshrac without the Aegis. Very curious move there. Ends up falling as well. They do have BKB Black Hole now, though. Jabs has been very passive.
Yeah, this game. I mean, I don't know who we give them. Eventually, I would assume Boom wins the late game, but that was a fight without the Bristleback, and they got destroyed. Bristle has a Lotus, and he is going a Lincoln's. What?
That is a build, yeah.
That is one of the builds.
I honestly don't understand. Like,
that can't be real. Does he use the ultimate orb for something else? Scotty, Overlord. No.
Nah.
Huh. Like, also the Lincolns, what is it supposed to reflect? Walrus Punch?
Yeah, Walrus Punch probably. Penitence, Poggers.
Malefice.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, these are terrible spells to try and get rid of, or
it's
block.
really weird. I guess like he just wants to be able to farm whatever lane without like.
And then he just gets BKB Black Hole and he's dead.
He could potentially be BKB Black Hole. In fact, he is diving tier 2s right now.
Yeah, and the next item for Jabs that he's building is Ags. So at that point, you got the BKB Black Hole. They have no way of saving you. I'm saying that Centaur is about. I think he's done with his Ags. Yeah, it's getting delivered. It's right now you can save him. I don't think you can save him once the Enigma has the Aghanim Scepter though. Jump goes in, Lotus spell reflect. Yokam in trouble, gets chased down. There's going to be a black hole launch too, and there is no response whatsoever. Held in position. Jikroy is very tanky though, turns his attention to Yokam, but Jack Boys gets the bash in. They lose Sanctity on the side. Jabs is glimpsed back. And okay, Bristle just doesn't die in the BKB Black Hole duration.
That's crazy. The Ursa was hitting as well. It's just, I mean, 25 health regen. They don't really have any health negation, right? No Scotty, no. We talked about lack of Vessel. No Shivas. This Bristle has 69 HP regen right now.
I mean, yes, but also you don't. If there's an Ags at any point in the game, like how much does it actually do? The Aghanim Scepter, 4% of the unit's max health per second, pure damage.
Yeah.
So how long does Black Hole last? 4 seconds. So that is 16% of his HP is just guaranteed gone. On top of the also 200 damage per second. which is also pure. That's another 800. Then if you have spell amplification, it also ups those values.
Tower has fallen.
So then you're
Yeah, but
looking at like
there's
at least half your HP
force.
without anyone hitting you.
Available. The workhorse will save the bristle.
Yeah, I don't think you can get him out of a Aghanim Scepter black hole because you'll get dragged in yourself.
Lands. Get your enchantment ready.
Does it really work that way?
It does. It does. It definitely does. The question is whether. I mean, I don't think he's gonna buy Eaterlands, but you know, if it comes to it, it could work.
Well, yeah, it would be very. I mean, it's probably your best bet at that point. Which is sad.
Yeah.
That that's
It's
your
that
best bet
or-
at that point.
Snap
Or
fire
lose.
eggs, right?
Yeah, because again, 0 interrupts and no one builds into an interrupt item. Like, you can go for an Abyssal Blade. I guess Abyssal Blade with Aetherland. Wait, does that work?
Abyssal Bladeless Shrek.
It's
Just
all
linking the edge.
not great.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. But Side of Eyes is actually getting pretty close here, and this Leshrac is Omega farmed. Already got the level 20 talent, so ready to cause some havoc.
There's quite a lot of havoc caused already in this game. And yeah, that puck in trouble, gets the blink out in time. Sanctity has to be is going for the BKB and desperately needs it, as we've seen a couple of times already this game.
That was kind of crazy. Like, he blinked out of puck, out of the Leshrac stuff, but he had the animation on him afterwards. The visual bug, or if, like,
I guess the final tick,
yeah.
the damage tick. It's like when you get hit by a Spirit Vessel, you can get the blink off because the damage tick is not there.
Yeah, probably. Nullifier on the Ursa.
They do have Snapfire with the Ghost Scepter. That's kept him alive a couple of times as he heals on the Disruptor to keep himself alive. It also gets rid of Crimson Guard, which is kind
It
of
does
neat.
mean he doesn't have BKB though.
Yeah, but Ursa does have BKB. Or
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, use it once. Yeah, not all our games. Oh, look at that. That's a delivery here for Mr. Costa.
yeah, it's a weird combination. But Yokam dies. They pop the
The
ulti
ulti.
on Shen.
That's so weird.
But why though?
Scanning.
In the meantime, Jabs has the money in 40 gold for his Ags.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh.
attack.
And now high ground pushing is really hard.
Bottom tower is under attack.
For if you're the Radiant side, one good black hole and you're done.
Dire's bottom tower
I
is
mean,
under
still, if it's only the bristle that gets picked off by the black hole, like, I think
He's
they
the
just
only one
want-
that counts. I don't think you care about the rest really.
I
if
think
you're
this
Ursa
Leshrac is
especially.
doing a lot of damage. Like, he has.
Yeah, the Lesh, but like Ursa doesn't care about Lesh if he's got a BK in the Enrage or the BKB.
Yeah, but I think the Lesh
even if it's
ignores
two
the
Ursa.
Ursa as well. Like, he just goes for the supports first. And they're gonna
That's
get
true.
free Aegis here, unless this smoke connects fast enough.
Well, they are not next to the pit. Smoke breaks. Yokam.
They're not going to
Die
the pit
ground.
easily. Puck gets
Yeah.
found.
Puck. Roche is dropping. Roche is dead. And will they go in for more? Now you have to be careful because, of course, that Aegis means you can't just black hole the bristle. Split Earth.
Enigma
Catch onto
might be
Jab. The
dead.
Enigma pops the BKB and he is dead to rights. He actually bought Refresher instead of the
What?
Aghanim Scepter. I just realized. On Jabs.
That's a Puck BKB that also got you, so Enigma no buy and BKB is galore on cooldown.
Okay, that's a whole shebang of stuff happening that is not too ideal for Boom Esports.
Yeah, I would say that is definitely not great. I mean, the center got the clutch initiation there. Like, he was able to stun the puck. Not easy to do.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah, this means high ground pushing is a possibility. I guess with the refresher, you can now black hole the Bristle. He comes back alive. You black hole him again. That's a plus, I guess. But you're gonna need jabs to farm up an entire Aghanim Scepter once again.
He's being farming quite a bit. They're gonna go for another smoke. No BKB on the Enigma for 20 seconds. Like, if the smoke connects too fast, you could instantly lose the fight.
Well, they find a quick kill. And in comes Jacroy. Glimpse onto Yokam. He has nowhere to go. And he is just very dead. Center Stomp comes in onto the Ursa. Bash quickly. And they're trying to run away. Keep it occupied. Enigma gets the black hole onto 2. Jump in from the Ursa. What the? Still find the double kill there regardless. And it's going to be the Bristle running after the Chen. Can the Chen keep himself alive? There's the Ice Shards block. There's the lockdown. Centaur is too far away for that stomp. That's the first life gone. And Jabs is ready for black hole number 2.
He wasted the card.
I mean, Jacroy is just straight up dead. There's no response.
Oh, he got stuck.
Really. Yep. They don't even use that second black hole. Jabs is going to keep that one in the bag. As a huge team fight victory comes in. Great catch. The 2 on the back line. They're from Jabs. Taking down the Disruptor and the Lash. It was kind of weird to see Jack just jump over them to the low ground. I guess a little bit over eager. Kiss is used by Dalul. Try and kill off the creep wave, which is successful, but the catapult wave is coming in towards mid. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, he has a BKB, so he doesn't really care, or does he? He needs to pop it though. There's going to be a jump in onto Fariz. The Disruptor loses his life. And there's going to be the continuation push. They have a fortification available on the Radiant side and the Crimson Guard, so it does keep the buildings alive quite effectively.
Yeah, the Shrek is up. They did use a lot of stuff, but there's still a black hole available on them, so cannot overextend as the fire gets found. Black
Jabs. He popped the BKB, not the black hole though. FBZ going in. There's no bristleback just yet. Jabs has a 2-man black hole. He wants it so bad, but he doesn't have an Aether Lens either, so he needs that blink initiation to get the catch. And they keep the tier 3 tower even alive.
Alright. Not too bad, although, you know, that this was a 10k goal lead, which is now an even game. But this Bristle, man, is still insanely strong, and he's gonna finish a... Oh, he was going to finish a butterfly.
Yeah, I still find the Lincoln's a weird one.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is close
I
to
guess...
that butterfly for the mischance, then gonna force the Ursa to go for MKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But even then, like, they can, it feels like they can clean up the entire back line before having to even face him.
I'm surprised the center is going for Shivas, to be completely honest. Like, it's not a bad item. I just feel like that's not what they need. I don't feel like they like damage.
I think the Shivas is also just the healing reduction, and that they kind of do need with the Enigma. Like, Chen in that fight was being chased by Bristleback and just outran him. Like, pops Crimson Guard, Solar Crest, and Guardian Greaves, and he a Gale Guard as well. Dude's got like a million HP in buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another Chen game that is just nuts.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, and he's having, like, he's not having nearly as good of a game as that other one. Still
Radiant's bottom tower has
doing a
fallen.
lot.
Yeah, that's I just can't. Just in general, Chen is a scary hero to let go, let loose in this patch.
Huh, now Lash is also going Shivas. I don't know about that. Double Shivas?
The armor is nice. I wouldn't go double Shivas though. What could he get
like,
otherwise? He has a scythe. I still think, you know, at one point in my
Axe,
life,
right?
I'd like to see a shard on Lesh, but also the Axe is pretty nice to have.
I think Axe is definitely the pickup here.
Axe is the one to keep you alive and kill off any, like, to keep you alive. Against the Ursa, you need Axe.
Yeah, and you can save your teammates as well, because it's almost as if you have like an aggressive E-blade.
Because Axe is good.
Okay. They find Jack boys. There is double black hole with Aghanim Scepter right now, and Roche is approaching.
Yeah, still a long time until it's up. Minute left until we know how long it's going to take until it's back up. But the big threat is of course black hole times 2 with the Aghanim Scepter.
And by the way,
And no way to interrupt it.
Disruptor is 1,000 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter, and he does have Blink, so it means that if you do find that Enigma early on, that's definitely the hero you have to kill, right? It's either it has to be Enigma, like even
Yeah, without a doubt,
important.
it's the Enigma. But even then, Chen nearby can keep the Enigma alive for probably the entire duration, because they don't have burst really on the Radiant side. They don't. Lesh's damage output has dropped off a cliff, because that's how Lesh late game works. Bristleback,
He needs a Blink.
yeah, he doesn't read. He does do solid right-click damage, but if you're up against a Crimson Guard, Solar Crest, Guardian Greaves, and then also a Greater Healing Lotus plus Hand of God combination
Yeah,
to
no,
work
like,
with,
he needs
it takes a
Blink
long
dagger.
time.
He needs to initiate instantly with the Lash, so he will get Jokan.
Okay, Yokan was lurking about top for quite some time, so a nice freebie. They're gonna head towards the Tormentor. That's a good pickup, as their supports both don't have a shard. Snapfire doesn't have shard yet.
That is interesting.
That is
But I mean,
very
she is
greedy.
going Ags, so that I do approve.
Yeah, that is a way to save against the black hole. It's still naughty, because you're gonna need to get an Aether Lens regardless. Because otherwise I don't think you just don't have the range. And even then, you probably save your ally by killing yourself. Because there's a very decent chance if you try to save with the black hole, against the black hole, you eat someone in the black hole, and then you get dragged into it at the same time, so you both end up in the black hole. Oh, Roche is up.
Yeah.
Very fast Roche respawn.
Yeah, and it is very close to Boom, but they have not checked it yet. That's sad, you know, the gold advantage keeps on piling here. Feels like ever since Boom got a good fight, they are playing together quite a bit, so they are being slightly outfarmed. Obviously, at 40 minutes it doesn't matter as much, but if it continues to go this way...
Level 25 Ursa now as well. Has 2 charges on the Earth Shock for the mini ulti combo.
Smoke on smoke, they're on the low ground. Smoke breaks, they find the Disruptor.
And can they get the kill quickly? Yes, Varize is dead. FBZ a little bit late to the party with the drag back. But 2 BKBs were used for that kill. That's the Aghanim Scepter Disruptor dead for 40 seconds, so that should mean just straight up Roche. I don't think they can contest.
Yeah, very important. Couldn't even use Scepter himself against the Nullifier. So... Free Roche.
They are nearby, but it is going to get secured. There's a refresher in the pit as well.
I don't think that's a bad position. Like, this is not a bad position if you are RKX, because the weakest position for Boom, I think, is trying to go high ground. Like, you just don't hit towers very well. It forces the Enigma to be in kind of an awkward position. To me, that's probably the best time for them to take a fight is when they start to go high ground.
Snapfire also almost has the Aghanim Scepter, so you have the save or possibly initiation, because Bristleback doesn't have to buy a blink then, you just yeet him on the enemies, and then he gets black hole and it's game over. Like, that's the other end of the system that can go horribly, horribly wrong.
So what is the enchantment of the Snapfire? Cast range and does have magnifying monocle. So it's a pretty decent cast range once Gobble ups up.
I'm actually curious to see how long that range is going to be once he's got it.
I think it's like 500? 600 maybe? It's not that much, but you know, with Blink Dagger it's definitely feasible to save someone.
Let's see. It is... Yeah, no, you're never grabbing someone there.
Nah, it's like in the
in a black hole that drags you there to the middle.
It's not that fast that it drags you.
It's
like
175. That's like the entire that's the entire range of his Aghanim Scepter.
It's instant, bro. You just boom, boom. You know, take someone out, gobble someone up. If you get dragged to the black hole.
Yeah, he's going 8th lens because he knows.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
not gobble boom boom. Dude doesn't have a Kayayasha.
I
not
wish the
Rubik.
center bought Aetherlands. Not gonna lie. So, he does have Shivas.
Yeah, he has a Scythe of Ice on the Lash. He's still going for the Shivas though, but he has 6.5k in the bank on the Lash.
Bristleback has a backpacked A on this. Very interesting. Just making sure.
Against the double black hole potentially.
I
Jacroy.
mean, it gets a
good
nullifier
jump.
though, so it is a bit of a weird option.
As the backline jump comes in, snowball save is there, and jabs black hole number 1 onto FBZ,
Oh,
and
he didn't get the save!
look at that! He got caught inside of it.
Oh,
They will
no, he
get
did.
the double. Oh
Bam!
my lord! The little does he actually get away? On the side, they are fighting, and the Aegis got popped in the meantime. Jikro is going to get chased, though. Nullify thrown out. Can they catch anything more? I can't believe he actually saved the center. That is nuts. They have another black hole at the ready as well. Jabs is nearby. He's looking for an avenue. They kill off FBZ, though. It doesn't really matter if he didn't have the tool initially. There's going to be a jump in on Sanctity. Drop him low. And the cheese, the good old Gouda keeps him alive. Dreamcall on the back line, catch the kill onto the Jikroy. Black hole misses everything. They get dragged in slowly. Variz on the side will get the blink out of there. But a full whiff. He waited 20 freaking minutes for that black hole, and then it was a complete dud from Jabs. That's actually hilarious.
That's such a weird. Did they actually give a cheese to the fuck? Because he was vised. He didn't use the cheese, right?
I think it might have been given to him by the Chen, because he has an empty slot. I think he probably fed it then.
Oh. Oh, now Ag for the Chen. So there we go.
Oh yeah, the Hand of God that does weird stuff. Okay, what does it do? Decreases the cooldown. Okay. Yes. Needs to swap it in his inventory though. And then his creeps get debuff immune. They can push high ground with that. Sort of.
I mean, once he's 25, that reduced cooldown feels pretty good. Although the hard spell isn't as good this game as it was the last time we cast Chen.
Yeah, it's not as amazing. You know, they're pushing high ground, and we're 48 minutes in the game, and Lesh doesn't have a shard. He has 7k. I know, but get shard so that it's easier to defend high ground. 7k in the backpack, and the Lesh is just like, eh. I'll get it from Tormentor at one point in my life.
I really don't.
Radiant's turret.
I bought the full Shivas on the Lesh.
Yeah. Center going for a refresher now.
So he can double not grab someone in his ulti.
Did you see him grabbing anyone this entire game? I don't think I have.
Snapfire once, and then Snapfire cookied him.
No.
And yeah, that was it.
I guess they have similar number of legs, so it makes sense that they would befriend each other. Oh man, these games are very, very chaotic. You know, like these crazy fights, but they're very they're not very often. But all the cooldowns are back, so we could see Boom trying to do something.
Yeah, this opportunity is here. I guess they are probably going to wait for the next Roche. Net worth wise, they have significantly grown in terms of their net worth this game.
They have like several ways of saving people. They're struggling to get the spell cast. Oh, Snapfire bot has a basher could have people negator.
Yeah, I think that's the better choice. You're gonna... You still have a problem with the range, but at least it's a better shot. Because that last jump, he was nowhere close to getting the save. He got the save eventually, but that was for a whole different reason. They get the jump in onto Yokam. Tusk is dead. Gem is dropped. Buys back instantly. They're gonna go for the fight. On the side, they will lose in your dream, and the Lesh gets destroyed. Does have buyback available. That's a plus.
Okay, so they are yet to use that Ecstatic Storm properly too. They need good initiation. Oh, they have vision. I feel like they...
Roche is up in 35 seconds. Will he go high ground? Well, they have the banner down, so I would assume so. As FBZ is going to get jumped here. Goes for his little hitch a ride. Walks away, and Jikroy quickly gets rid of the banner. As glimpse onto Jack, boys, but pretty tanky himself. Actually, Ursa takes a heap of damage there from the bristleback. He might have actually been able to kill him. Unfortunately, there are multitudes of saves behind them on the other side. I mean, Narman didn't even use anything there. Jump goes in onto Jikroy. There's going to be the BKB Black Hole onto 3. They're all trying to run away. There's the refresher coming out from Jab. He gets another cast. The hitch a ride is successful. The Bristleback is hitting people, but eventually is out of it. Bristleback doesn't have a buyback. He's going to go in for the fight. Triple buyback used on the Radiant side, and they lose 2. Can the rest of the team get out? Nope. Narman gets a glimpse right in front of the enemy's tier 3 tower will be taken down. Look how stupidly tanky he is. But it is going to be a possibility for them to grab Roche here with the Aegis Cheese Refresher. That would be a very big pickup for them. But it's 4 buybacks used. And the only one that didn't die in that fight is the Bristle. And I saw the most... Oh, Sancti going to TP out of there. I saw like one of the most beautiful plays I've ever seen.
I was watching a slideshow, not gonna lie. I have 379 ping, so
I saw everything. Centaur, hit your ride.
And then like half of the buybacks were used.
Jikroy had Enigma really kind of needs an Aether Lens there. If he had one, I think that was a full team wipe. Like a second time. But it was kind of hilarious to see because Hitch a Ride actually worked. Jikroy got dragged into the Hitch a Ride, And the fun part was FBZ turned his back to the enemy, so technically he was in the black hole, but Jikroy wasn't. So he was hitting from outside the black hole on the bristleback onto this Ursa.
Look at that bristleback goal.
Yeah, he's just mowing down those buildings.
Magdalena Barracks here. And it goes to show how Ursa drafts can struggle. Like, they are ahead for the past 25 minutes and just finishing the game so hard.
And just like that, this game is very doable. Granted, they have 0 buybacks on the Radiant side, and the Dire has 3, with Narman just being too broke for a buyback. But he's also getting close to his level 25. Yeah, Hand of God applies Strong Dispel, always nice, I guess. It's not really a great game for it. Also, Lesh has the shard now, because finally,
Cool.
value.
I was wrong. Just took
Abyssal Blade.
15 minutes.
And Dalil has that Basher on the Snapfire. You've got the Abyssal Blade on the Bristleback. It was close to level 30.
Lesh is going Windwaker against the Nullifier, which
I mean, it keeps you alive, maybe, in a black hole for a little bit.
That is true. That is true. Refresher also done on the center, so double Stampede, double Workhorse, double Edge.
Oh, they're smoked up, looking for any catches here, but they're walking in the wrong direction. As they haven't broken the base yet either on the side of Boom, but if you get one decent fight now, there's 0 buybacks, and they have 3 to work with. Oh, there's 1 buyback available on Chicory. They know where the enemy is at the moment because they just took the Tormentor, so that's a straight line down towards the bottom side.
Croy breaks the smoke.
Yeah, they know there's an observer ward nearby, so quickly clear it up. Chikroy's not the target you want. He's got the Aegis, he also has the Aeon Disc, and he's got a buyback. Probably the worst target to try and catch at the moment. You need to get the wraparound play. Kill off the Snapfire, really. I mean, Lesh isn't there. He has bots, but he is in Narnia.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. They are wrapping around here, but there's still a creep wave moving forward. As long as they don't address that creep wave.
But on the other hand, Sanctity also has to be very careful. He might actually need to get an Aeon Disc himself, because then you don't really care about getting caught by the Static Storm until they have a Nullifier.
Lash address the waves. There's still creeps.
Oh,
in the tier
FBZ.
3.
On the other side, Jackie, gotta be careful, is going for the refresher. God, this is on a knife's edge here. The tier 3 tower is dropping to the siege creeps.
Oh, it's so close. They're not gonna fully get it.
They don't really catch each other. As they're... I mean, they were just
25
essentially
Enigma, by
backs
the way.
against each other.
The split push is insane at this point.
Demonic summoned Eidolons, more of them. Oh, not Malefice instances. I mean, with the shard, you also get more demonic. You get 4 more Eidolons.
They need to fight now, because the Aegis is about to expire.
The Radiant team is forced all the way back to base. Tier 3 tower, mid is almost down. And yeah, the Eidolons and the army of Narman on the side are just keeping the split push going. Ags finished on Tusk. So finally they have a way of breaking up the fight. They can just kick Bristle back to all the way out of this tournament at this point.
Well, this game, I mean, we're approaching minute 60 neutrals here. We got a lot of long games, but none of them got to 60 minutes. Dude, they were very close.
Yeah, tier 5 items aren't as OP as they used to be. I mean, the cast range one is kind of nuts, the effect. Okay, there's the kick away. Jikroy. Lotus Orb, Spell Reflect. That's going to be dragged further away from the enemy team. And Jikroy is now in a bit of trouble. There is the Hit Your Right available. Is going to get the jump in 2-man stomp. And going in for the Chen, who's dropping low. The black hole does get used. Jikroy Bristleback is dead. He tries to get the bash in, but it's gonna be disastrous. They buy back coming through. There's the kickback. FBZ surrounded, bashed up galore. Mortimer's Kiss is level 25. We'll find the Chen. But there is Jabs with another black hole. He gets it. 3-man. 2-man catch. Jikroy's trying to run away. Can they get on top to get the damage dealt? Yes, they can. They will lose Jabs, but their focus is this Bristleback, the only one with a life left. No one has a buyback available, and the Bristleback will stay alive. It's a hard kill to secure, but a great catch from Jabs there. With the push to finish game number 1. Will it hit the 1 hour mark? It seems very unlikely. There's fortification still. Lotus Orb, Spell Reflect, Jikroy, Bristleback surrounded, and with the bash, the control, the damage, no chance. Game 1 goes to Boom. With an absolutely beautiful performance from Jabs on those black holes.
And another game where we don't get tier 5, so we're cursed. I think we had like 3 or 4 50-minute.
And then high 50, so like 58, 57, something along those lines, and now
We finally get to cast a game that is a bit more action-packed.
I mean, if you have a Pudge in the game, you better make it action-packed, because it would be very sad to have that hero picked up and then not go any further fun hook plays and catches in the game. So give us some fun, Dota. The plus side of that, on top of it, would make it that we get a game 3 as well. Which we have been lucky today that we have gotten game 3 in the previous 2 series as well. So 3 times the charm, or 3 times the advantage, hopefully, that we get it once more.
Smoke breaks. Maybe Pudge looking for a fog hook. Oh, they got it!
Oh! That one hit. That one, no. I call BS.
What?
That one hit.
How didn't that hit?
Yeah, that one went right through him. It's okay, not right through him, but that one, it feels like it was a hit. Sure.
Yeah, that was not fair.
Well, at least we start the game off with already an exhilarating play.
The battle begins.
Now, will that continue is the question, though. We do get ourselves two trade. Jikroy on the Pudge. He does have that Rotten Core facet for the extra bonus attack damage with the Rot's usage.
And it is a Bane Pudge lane into the Radiant side, which is one of the most toxic lanes possible. It's very annoying to be off lane against this duo.
Yeah, it's a pretty good hook lane.
Yeah. Very easy to hook people on their tower. I guess Marcy in a way doesn't care as much once she has rebound, but it's not true for the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, no, Shadow Demon dies pretty quickly. He does have Disruption, of course, to help himself. Speaking of which, Faree's dropping low. There's going to be the Disruption coming out. And a lot of damage dealt towards the Bane. In the mid lane, In Your Dream on the Beast versus the Ember Spirit. Very likely going to be... I would assume In Your Dream is going to go for the Aghanim Sept to build this game, as it's kind of needed. But also, Mage Slayer from Ember Spirit counters so much outgoing damage at that point. Against the Pudge, against the Beastmaster, even against the Pangolier, the Mage Slayer will be very influential.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. The Pangolier Diffusal early on can be really annoying for heroes like Terrorblade that relies on mana to sunder. Just draining people. Like, most heroes on the side of Boom have pretty shitty mana pools, especially the cores. So this is a great defusal game.
And Jab's already in the lane. Has to be very careful of getting nightmared into Jikroy's range. I mean, he is... It's not like they have nothing against it, though, because they do have the disruption save, and they do have the dispose as well, if Jokam does get dragged back. So it's not too problematic, but you don't want to get dragged underneath that tower, as it will be
No, they're going for the fudge bottom
guaranteed
here.
kill. Well, he is on the run right now, dropping low. That damage with the bodyguard coming in. First blood onto Jikroy, and that is not what you want to have happen on that Radiant side.
Not a great start for the Pudge. He's a big boy, but not very tanky in the early game.
And that is, yeah, not ideal. You need a point of meat shield to be able to deal with that, but obviously you want the rot as well because of the facet.
Yeah.
Oh, jabs. With the creeps hitting in, a two-man stun comes out as well. They have to nightmare him away. Disruption comes up, holds him in place. Reaper gets significantly annoyed. As Yokam is pretty low. The hook misses point blank. And nice little sidestep there from Yokam, but Jikroy is going to need to get some of those sniper lessons here on the Pudge. Speaking of which, he might be in trouble. Jab's going in with a lot of damage. Nightmare sends Jabs away. There's another hook available, but the creeps are all in front, and they know it. Does go for the hook, catches up Jabs. He has the leap out of there. He'll be able to disengage. As he didn't catch the correct target. Speaking of which, Jikroy getting dragged back once again. Yokam dropping low. Freeze trying to finish him off, but it's once again the Pudge that drops. Oh, Fariz is going in to attempt to kill. Doesn't have mana for the brain sap. And Jabs is juking his way past in the trees.
Oh, he juked himself. Brain sap's available? He had a ward and... Huh. I guess it wasn't
Radiant
enough.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, that's a pretty tanky Marcy.
Oh, drag back onto Yokam. That's a nice one. Nightmare is available as well. And...
No!
Oh my god, I was on the edge of my seat there and then it just... that hurts.
Holy moly. They do get the Ember mid in your dream, but that's a solo kill actually.
Yeah, that's a so he's actually destroying the Ember. Like, not even... Ember is already 1,000 gold behind.
Yeah. I mean, melees against Beastmaster, it's annoying.
True. But that bottom lane should have been another... Oh my god, it's just... I was like, they're gonna get that kill, and then,
Like, that's your last big Pudge, and he's 0 and 2. Just not great. And the Terrorblade, on the other hand, he is top of the CS charts, although the Pango is also having a very good time.
Yeah, FBC's not having a tough lane whatsoever. The only one that's really struggling are both Sanctity on the Ember and Jikroy in that bottom lane. But as a Pudge, you can recover pretty nicely, actually.
Yeah,
with a couple of levels. Ember is a lot tougher to recover. Like, he has level 3 Flame Guard. And that's the only big plus here, is that he can recover because he has a level 3 Flame Guard. If he didn't have that, then he'd just be useless.
Bottom gets denied. Nightmare onto Sanctity.
Yeah, but nothing to back it up. There's a level 6 on In Your Dream, and he's going to go for the push on the tier 1 tower already. There's quite a decent amount of spam coming in that mid lane.
Yeah, they're going to tank enough for the creeps here.
Yeah, got to keep that siege creep alive. Variz walking in. Got to be careful. Yokam nearby. There's also glimpse potential from Narman in the back.
Alright, so half of the HP of that tower being lost. Both supports being mid means that the Pudge actually gets to recover a little bit. And I mean, this Mangle is very extremely happy.
Yeah, this Pango is loving life. TB was jungling for the most part. Bottom lane, Jikroy is not going to be so lucky. There's a 3-man move. They get the kill. Onto Jikroy once again. Chasing onto Fariz. He's level 5 on the Bane, so it's a good amount of experience that they managed to grab away. Walking underneath the tower. Does he get any support? Nope. 3 Shadow Poison stacks. Make that 4, and he's dead. So another kill secured here. And Yokam is very decently farmed on the Shadow Demon so far.
Yeah, they did farm a couple of stacks on the triangle as all of that was happening. So good for the Beastmaster, top network. But
yeah, it's going for that Ags. And oh, Ember's going Spirit Vessel first. I mean, that's also a really good item to get this game on the Ember. But Mage Slayer is a must have. Like, without the Mage Slayer, you actually will just lose to the Beastmaster solo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Jab's also level 6 now, so has the Unleash available. Jekroy needs some help soon enough, because I think they want to kill him. Or at least Jabs wants to. But we'll need some support. Yeah, there's a Disruptor TPing in.
yeah.
Armor also level 5. Jabs has the Helm of the Dominator. Jikroy hooks the Helm creep, and now he's dead.
This Pudge.
Yep. Jabs didn't even need to use the Unleash there. Rolling Thunder Pump fake by FBZ. Jack Boys is here as well.
I mean, Rolling Thunder's
FBZ
useless
going
here.
in Your Dream is coming through. They go for the Disruptor, which they do manage to take down at the very least. But that is 2 ultis for a Disruptor. Jabs does even lose a Wild Wing Ripper. No, it looks like it's going to be able to walk away scot-free. And that is 2 of your well-farmed cores rotating in.
Oh no,
to
Pudge
gain
might be that
pretty
bit
much
again.
nothing.
0 and 4.
Oh, and this would be big for Sancti if he can get that money there. Hook comes out. Jikroy, 4 poison stacks, and dead he goes. Yokam takes him down, and this Pudge last pick is doing 0.
Dude,
Hell, maybe
win
even less than
probability
0.
right now.
FBZ. Jabs is going in. FBZ taking a lot of damage. He needs help quickly. And Your Dream is here. Can they finish off FBZ? They kite him and barely keep everyone alive. In Your Dream now on a killing spree. 2 pieces of his Ags are going to be done.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Did you look the win probability? Like, is it bugged?
Oh, Yokam. Look at that. Spots out the lull in front of the tier 3 tower. And takes him down. We'll have to pay for that one, which is going to make Jikroy pretty happy. Because that's a killing streak. A 4-kill streak to the Pudge. But it was a little sneaky move there.
Yeah, but that's still like the enemy position 4 being the same level as your carry. Definitely not how I want this game to start.
Whose house? Pudge house. Jikroy going for the Ags. That's going to take quite some time. There is going to be an ulti attempt, but
oh my god, man.
yeah, that's disastrous. 1 save against 2 ultis. Jikroy dropping low. He does have the hook available, but it's going to get taken down. They're going to jump in onto the Hoodwink. Has the sharpshooter to try and disengage. On the run. Glimpse as well on the Bane. Too late with his Nightmare save. Is going to go for the TP attempt. Will get the TP away, but my lord, they are missing everything here on the Radiant side.
Like, the highest amount of lane mistakes I've ever seen in a competitive environment like this.
Oh, Fiend Script and Pudge dismember on 1 target. Shadow Demon.
And then he gets
1 save.
cancelled by 1 spell.
And still the game is close because In Your Dream is fat. That's and FBZ is also very farm. Like that's the only reason this game is still close.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, Fuso Blade is very close for FBZs. It's about 300 gold. That is up. I would love to see them smoke. Ideally, oh, they find Ember or the Hoodwink.
Is under attack.
Yeah, that's another catch for he gets out of there before he gets glimpsed by Norman. But with the help of the Dark Troll Summoner, the tier 1 tower mid is also down in the dumps. And in the meantime, during all of this, TB is just farming towards the Radiant Triangle. Second in net worth.
Dire's top tower.
Confident as well. Faree's close to his level, his Fiend's Grip again, so maybe able to make a play. FBZ though, top lane, he's got to be careful. They are looking to be able to get a catch, but he knows what's coming. He is walking all the way around and back to safety.
On the Pango, so they gotta smoke. Like they have to utilize this Pango because the Beastmaster doesn't have his eggs yet, and his eggs like is not an aggressive item necessarily. Like if people collapse on him, it can be good, but you need to use like he's your space creator right now.
Yep. And you also have to deal with a very important factoid here. The Beastmaster eggs up in 200 gold. I guess they're just waiting for that one. So that they have the Drums of Slam. Yeah, and Jikro is just... he's struggling at this point. Oh no, in your dream. That's a big kill for them to secure. They almost get a kill onto Disruptor, but not dead just yet. Now they're chasing in for more deeper dive. Sancti had a terrible game, but thanks to the rest of his team, is able to recoup it in its entirety.
Sheesh, Boom's on a roll, huh?
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, Boom is looking to 2-0 this and be done for the day.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, it's only a 4K goal lead, but it looks so much worse.
Radiant's
It's also the heroes. Like, you have a Pudge, a safe lane, and a
Yeah.
Beastmaster mid, and you're
And
behind.
a Pudge, mind you, because he
Yeah.
found here.
Yokam is everywhere on that pesky Shadow Demon.
They actually use this angle here. They have a smoke wink and a smoke on the Bane. I would love to see something being done.
Well, yeah, something more than just, like, slowly losing the game.
Because like Blade has been farming alone, and obviously, I mean, the waves are always pushed, so it's not easy to hunt him. But at least then get a good fight with the rest of them, because it will be a 5 versus 4.
Okay, smoked up.
Radiant are
Can
Well,
they
it's
get
Scourge also
anything?
So
I mean, Jabs is a very big kill if they can secure it. But Yokam is just going to be behind him once again. Smoke break. Smoke on smoke. Shenanigans. There's the Nightmare drag onto the Shadow Demon. Bushwhack catch onto Jabs. Roar thrown out as well. Can they kill off Jabs? No, they can't. They focus all their attention on killing off the Shadow Demon, which is annoying, mind you. But is it going to be annoying enough? Static Storm gets thrown out onto FBZ. Nice Bushwhack onto 2 comes in. And FBZ Nightmare save attempt. Does he get away? He has a Bushwhack. Is Swashbuckle in a second. Punch ulti onto Jackboy's Tearblade is dead.
huge.
They find huge kills. There's a Pudge Hook onto Norman. And that is 3 kills here. Coming in for the Radiant side. What a turnaround on their part.
That's actually Pudge's eggs. Like he's 100 gold away from his eggs. Holy shit.
They're alive. They're still alive.
Yeah, Beastmaster has his eggs as well. He's 4-1 and somehow. And we are still at 100% win rate for Boom. Looks like Gaben just hates Pudge, but
Yeah, that is definitely broken. 100% win rate. Sure, buddy. Sure. At no point it will ever move. No, they got Pudge. Screw them.
Impossible. No, the thing is they have Disruptor. That's the 100% part.
Oh, yeah. Well, they did lose last game, so.
Yeah, they didn't update in the database just yet. As they are looking for the Terrorblade bottom here. They're not gonna engage.
Yeah, Terrorblade's not an easy. He did get taken down last fight, but it's still, especially with Shadow Demon alive, you don't know where the Yokam SD is lurking about. Did go for that Aether Lens, so has the range now for the long range save. But of course, eventually we'll get the Ags as well to the Blink Dagger to complement it. FPC is going for his Ags. Yakroy has his Ags going for the BKB. It's actually not even too far away from it. And I think In Your Dream is getting, yeah, he's got the Blink Dagger on the Beastmaster coming in. So quick engagement potential. Sanctity after the Spirit Vessel is going for the Mage Slayer, is very close to it, which will be significantly effective to keep his team alive.
Smoke here. Beastmaster is level 12 with a Blink Dagger and an Arcane Rune. Oh, they found 2 heroes though.
FPC, there's a Nightmare, but he can't use it to save. FPC, he does pop the Rolling Thunder. Is he going to stay alive? No, he is not. Last hit from Jack Boys is going to be enough to get rid of the Pango. No Rolling Thunder for 70 seconds, and that might open up Roche for the Dire side. They have that Metamorphosis used, so they should just walk into the pit and get that first Aegis of the game.
Yeah.
Denying it for the Beastmaster is big.
Could even give that to the Ember Spirits. You see, BKB already done on the Marcy, so despite that good fight, still not good enough here. As we get this.
Yeah, FBZ, that was a painful death. I mean, you also, against the Static Storm, you also have Pudge hook saves, potentially, this game. Which, he wasn't anywhere close by. Tries to go for a random smoked up hook. Gives away that they have vision somewhere.
The tower's gonna fall though. That boar is annoying and they don't really have a... They don't really want to try and kill it.
They're gonna go for the Tormentor instead, get that free shard, but there might be a smoke rotation top, possibly? No, they don't have a smoke on them. So that should be the... Oh, they're going actually for FBZ.
They want to pretend they're doing that, but they want to kill Spango.
They don't actually know he's here, which is the interesting part. Ooh, just walked out of range, and they're gonna take the gateway back. So they just checked to see if anyone was there. And are gonna get that Tormentor afterwards. Oh, free shard, who's it gonna go to? Shadow Demon is pretty neat. Disruptor's also very neat.
Yeah, I think the Shadow Demon is better.
Very likely.
Might actually. Oof.
And he does get a free one on the Shadow Demon, so now you can at least get rid of some small little debuffs, your lucky shot debuffs and such.
Woodka close to a BKB, level 14 as well. I mean, the egg just allows you to farm so much. Kind of incredible. It's 30 net from the abysmal start he had.
Well, that's yeah. The net worth being this very close is remarkable in general, but also Jikroy BKB is almost done, and I'm a little bit worried the Jabs is gonna fall off.
Wow. Let's worry about that a little bit later, as Terrible is tier 2 for free here in the bottom side.
He's got the Aegis for another 2.5 minutes. They don't want to pop it. Or do they? FBZ going in, doesn't have a blink dagger yet. Has his Aghanim scepter though, but that's a full wasted rolling thunder, and he's just gonna go for the TP attempt. But glimpse, yep, he completely spaced out and forgot that glimpse is a spell this game, and there's also no pudge hook to catch him off that premises, and that is such a huge error, especially on like that hero. You always get glimpsed, always.
Yeah. A lot of weird mistakes here from RKX. Not like they played game one much better. I'm not sure if they are no to those mechanical mistakes, as Pudge gets found, has a BKB though. He is hard to kill.
Okay, roar in onto jabs. Disruption save comes out. And now the Beast Boss is stuck in trouble. Fiend Script though onto the Marcy. Can they kill him off? Marcy dropping low. They do pop the Aegis. The first life on the TB. Jikroy looking for at least something before he drops. And it will be Jabs with a double kill secured. And it's the two most farmed heroes on the Radiant side taken out of the running. Chasing in after the support. Hoodwink is looking like it's a goner. Yeah, they didn't have the Pangolier Rolling Thunder for that fight, so they just had nothing.
They fought without the OT into an Aegis. Like, I don't know what they were trying to do there.
They might not know themselves either, as that was also a little bit all over the place with the Pudge hook drag back, and then and you're standing like, okay, what do we do now? Who do we hit? They did get rid of the Aegis, and obviously they also did manage to deal a decent. They got the Shadow Demon, so Yuppie.
It could have even been worse, because the Terrorblade had Sunder, and he decided to like lose the Aegis instead of sundering the Shadow Demon. So I feel like it could have been a bit if he lived, because it has Metamorphosis. But Smoke.
Looking for another catch. There is no Fiend Script for another 30 seconds, but they do spot the Jikroy Pudge. Smoke breaks.
Hello.
And the Pudge forced to pop the BKB. But the Demonic Purge is very annoying. He's going to go for the Eat onto the Marcy. Knows that Marcy is the one with the big stun, and it will be Jikroy dead again. That is Pudge death number 8 so far. And they even find Fariz on the Bane. Oh no, in your dream? Woo! Almost got spotted there by the Disruptor. It's just gonna go for the TP away. Out of range, just barely.
Very close.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lot of scary gameplay right now. It feels like there's just 9K is not even that amazing at this point in the game of Elite, but it just feels like 25.
It does. Like this, like Pudge as a hero doesn't want to play like from behind like this, and like this Marcy is also gigantic, right? Like when you what the Marcy can do to this game.
Yeah, the Marcy is scary. Basher as well. Like, you've got the Pudge that can't just freely eat someone anymore because of that Basher. You have to eat up the Marcy.
Yeah.
And Sanctity, even though it doesn't show it because his net worth is pretty bad, but he's doing too much. Like 40% spell damage reduction on this Radiant. They are only spell damage.
Yeah.
No. Stun comes in. They do manage to get a catch. Luckily enough, Sanctity got himself out of there, but Roar is used, Rolling Thunder is used.
Okay.
And they will back it off for the time being.
That's nice. They did use a lot of cooldowns though. Gotta be careful not to fall into a false sense of security. Scotty on TB. Now, that when things start to get very because Drums of Slum and Pudge are gonna feel much weaker.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, the
Dire's top tower
are gonna at least keep that net worth pretty even, but yeah, that's, as you said, that Scotty is gonna be problematic going forward. FBZ, gotta be careful, bottom side. There's also Narman walking in, Stag Storm, Glimpse, catching him out, and FBZ is dead. In the dumps, really not getting anything done. Normally he's one of the, he's an amazing Pangolier player, but right now he just can't get anything going in his favor. They will even find the Hoodwink topside. Luckily enough, Jikroy on the Pudge got out, but that is, I mean, a saving grace? I don't know what you would even call it.
Oh man, and Roche is actually up, so you could technically just Roche.
Radiant's top tower is under
Well,
attack.
and they'll hopefully for them get that done sooner rather than later, so that they can go for the high ground push. It is still not the safest high ground push because of Pudge hooks randomly catching you and dragging you out of position.
Radiant's courier.
But it's not like the Radiant side gets that much stronger this game.
Yeah, they don't, and they already lost to tier 2s, and Liege on the side of Boom is so good with the Terror Blade. Like, all you need to do is put the Aegis on the Terror Blade, and the game feels like 80% kind of dealt with. Oh, even a Lotus Orb on the Marcy. That's so strong against what they have.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant does get
Yeah.
a good scan.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And from behind, Sancti in the pit, they spot him out. And he's gonna get the jump away before any response comes out. But even then, they have Yokan with the save, with the disruption from behind. Why are you hooking a Centaur creep?
Right.
Dude's playing risky business the entire game. My lord.
Wow.
That's
We'll be
like,
fine
oh,
for now.
I'm here, kill me now.
Tower.
Especially because the Centaur got the stun in as well, yeah. And now they're pushing the tier 3 tower topside with the Terror Blade nearby. So it's a safe push, it forces all the TPs back and they can just walk into the growth pit.
Your voice did cut, but
Well, right now that should be, in 10 seconds it is going to run to the other side of the map, so that's
yeah.
a bit of a delay at the very least.
Region.
But what more
Well,
can they get done in the meantime? A god tier Pudge hook on the Shadow Demon is the best possibility.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
trying to figure out like what is the item that changes things here, but honestly, I'm not sure. Like Blink on Bane, I guess Aether Lens on Bane is done now.
Radiant's
That
top
could
tower
make a
is under
difference.
attack. Radiant
He also
are
has
scanning.
Key-Nide on Whisper of the Dread,
Dire's
so
bottom tower is under
pretty
attack.
sizable cast range on his spells.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Tier 3 tower
And-
just fell down though.
Yeah, random illusions continuously pushing. And they get themselves that second Ages of the game, which is going to get them the banner for the high ground push. So Metamorphosis was used for this. So it will be a little
just
bit
gotta
delayed.
wait for the Metamorphosis to be back up.
Before they can go for the high ground push. And Aegis again on the Terror Blade. Of course, you know, if he dies the once, you got nothing when you come back the second time, but, well, not nothing. You have Demon Seal, which I guess is something. Still one of the worst Aegis carriers in the game. But he's going for the Daedalus next. He has the Scotty, he has Manta Hurricane Pike. This guy is just massive. And Jabs is right second in net worth as well, and Sancti is doing exactly what he needs to do this game.
Yeah. Just creating space. He's the bottom net worth hero, but still 4-1 and 9. Did create a lot of space.
Oh, there is going to be a catch. Drag back in. Rolling Thunder. Snipe misses entirely. Rolling Thunder continues. Goes for Yokam on the back line. Pudge ult to use. Yokam is going to get taken down. Then the Aegis pops. Stagstorm comes out. BKB's on both views. But Jabs is running forward. TP away. Pudge gets out. In your dream is going to look if he can get something before he falls. But Jabs just does bring the heat there. BKB Basher goes ham. Gets himself 2 kills.
And they did everything. So now you can pop Metamorphosis and threaten high ground. No buyback. 50 seconds on the beast. Smash.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower.
And up the high ground they go. Pudge hook, hoping that he gets something for fun. But without the Beastmaster, you don't really have any defense. FPC, oh my god, please roll away. He's actually dead. Bro, I don't, like, FPC is having one of his worst games ever.
Yeah. But I mean, like, to be fair, he's supposed to have a bad game, right? Like, he's one of the first picks. I really feel like the safe lane was the biggest blunder.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It's just this doesn't help.
Yeah, definitely doesn't.
Like, he had one of the best lanes.
Yeah.
Mid was the best, and then his lane was actually pretty good. But yeah, he just randomly gets caught everywhere on the map, and then it doesn't really matter how the lane went.
Another lane down. Looks like Gaben is correct about the 100%.
Yeah, Gaben doesn't lie. Disruptor too good.
Yeah. So
And
no fire on the beast, huh?
I can understand it because of the Solar Crest, and nah, that's about it. It's good against Solar Crest. And the Ember Spirit's Flame Guard, I guess. But yeah, they have 2 Load Sorbs on the dire side. They've got the Mage Slayer. They've got, I mean, they've got everything they need.
I don't know about this Nullifier. Such an interesting pick.
Dire are scanning.
Radiant and Dire scan mixing at the same time as they're trying to smoke, but these illusions are just gonna be shoving the waves.
And not even the Shrine of Wisdom gained. I'm actually surprised because no one grabbed. Is the Dire Shrine of Wisdom still standing?
What?
The Shrine of Wisdom, because it just like.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
It just didn't spawn.
Oh, they find a pudge.
Oh, Jacroy. Can't find an angle for a hook. Well, at least he'll get rid of one of the illusions.
Oh, that's still tier 3 fallen here.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower.
There's no Aegis on Jack Boys. Even the boar gets stolen by Jabs there. Rolling Thunder in from FBZ. They're gonna go for Jabs, but he pops a Lotus Orb, and the Pudge is in trouble. He is very dead. Has no buyback available either. Rolling Thunder has just ended. Chasing for the
Big
deeper,
pressure.
and In Your Dream gets the roar up. And
Oh,
Lotus
reflect
again! And GG is there. The Fiend's Grip is not going to do anything, as they've already called it. Boom take the series at 2-0 in, honestly, a way more convincing performance than in the first series. And that's saying something.
Yeah, for sure.